Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Basic to Advanced T-shirt design. And in this one, I am going to talk about text effect. So text effect is basically some built-in effect of Illustrator. You will find them here under effect menu and then wrap, and then these are the effect we use mostly. But there are tons of other effects that you can use. Maybe we can talk about that later. But this under this wrap, these are the options we use most of the time. So for showing you, I just made a screenshot of it. So under here, this arc option, this arc lower, arc upper, arch option, bludge, shell lower, shell upper, so all of these are different text effect. We can apply that on different text or any shape. Like, it is not important that it needs to be a text. You can simply draw a shape and then you can apply this effect on this shape too. But mostly we use text for that. So let's say this is a demo text I'm going to use here. It doesn't matter, you can keep it editable or you can break it so that you will not be able to change it, but it's just a text, simple text. I'm using Anton font here, and once this is selected, I can simply go to effect, then wrap, then this you can select any of these from here. So let's start with the first one, the arc option here. And if you click on that arc option, it will give us this option. This is called the wrap option, wrap options. So here you will find some settings here. So first of all is it will be default like this in horizontal and 50% in bend. That means it is bending like a arc. Oh, and that is 50%. You can simply increase it and that will make the bend more, or you can decrease it, that will make the bend less. So you can just adjust it however you want. So this is the default setting, and of course you can simply change it to vertical too, and it is going to change it from vertical, and that is like, you can see what is happening here. So maybe it is 50% is too much, we can, let's make it a bit smaller in size. So this is another text effect, but in regular it stays in horizontal mode, and this is the setting. So these are not the only setting, you can of course change these two values to horizontal and vertical. So if I select this and make it 0, it is going to look like this, nothing is happening here. Okay, so one more thing, you need to click on this preview button, that will show what is happening here. So if I make it 0, I can simply increase this part to apply that effect. I can decrease that part to apply that effect, or I can make that 0 too. Then I can increase this part, it will look like that. I can decrease that part, it will look like this. So this is something you have to play around with to get whatever you want, and this is the regular setting. And once we are inside this option here, we are playing around with our settings here, values here, and once you are satisfied, you can click OK, or you can choose any other effect from here you want in this same text. Like, I am not liking the arc effect, maybe I will apply this arch effect here, that will look like that. Maybe I will apply this bludge effect, it will look like that. Anything I want, it will look like that. You can change it, but let's do one by one. So this is the arc option here, and once you are satisfied with the position, click OK. So this is how it is going to look right now. And as you can see, if I try to select it, it is showing me a blue text here. That means this is the main text, and that black is the effect we applied on that text. So it is two things, this is my main text, my original text here, as you can see in blue. Okay, so this blue is for my layer color. If I cut this, then take a new layer and paste it here inside that layer, it will show that layer color here. Anyway, so this color this is the original text, and that black is the effect. Now this is still in editable mode, we can edit this effect, we can change it to whatever we want. And for changing that effect or making any changes to any effect, you have to go to properties panel. Now this is where most of the time you will get confused, that if you try to change the arc here, like it is too much, I want to reduce a bit, if you go here, this is not going to work, this is going to show you this option. And then if you click on here, apply new effect, it is going to make it look like this. That means it is not letting you change on this effect. So for changing that, you have to go to window, and then turn on this properties panel. Okay, so this is the properties panel. If you click on this one, it is going to give you the properties panel, but in my case I keep it here. So if I click on this one, or from here, you will get this properties panel, and here you will find this option. This is the effect icon here, and this is the wrap arc. That means it is showing me I am inside wrap and arc. This is the effect applied. So if I click on this one, it will open up that exact window where I can modify my that text without applying a new effect to that. So maybe this will work for me. So this is really important to know where to edit my effects. Okay, so once you know how to apply this effect and where to change it once it is applied, now it's time to like, this effect is editable. We can edit this effect from here, but when it is done, we need to expand everything. That means no live effect will be in our design. So for doing that, we can simply select this one, then go to object, then expand appearance. That will expand the effect we applied. Like you can say, now if I try to select, it is going to select the black text. That original text layer is gone. So this is now non-editable. That effect is expanded, and this is really important. If you are working for stock sites, you must expand all the effect you are applying. So let's go back on time. Now this is the text. I can simply edit it from here. Whatever I will type in, it will apply that same text to my that. It will apply that same effect. I can even copy this text to paste it here. You can see this is the original text is being placed, and then here I am going to apply that same effect, like apply another effect. So this is the arc option, this is the arc lower option. It will make the arc in lower direction. If I make it bigger, I can do that. I can even make it in negative direction. I can do that. I can change it to arc upper. That will look like that, something like this. So this is up to you. You can play around with all the effect that you can see here. You can see which effect makes what kind of modification, what kind of changes to your design, and then in another video I will show where to use this kind of effects. So the main important part of this effect is you can choose any effect, then you have to change the values from here, how many or how much you want it to be. Any way you want it to be, you can place that in that direction or that value, and once it is placed, you can edit that from this properties panel. This is really important. And once everything is done, you can simply go to object and expand appearance, and this is going to expand. So this is all for the arc or the effect option here. I will see you in the next one, where I will show you how to use this effect in our design. Thank you for watching.